Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fabian, and let's get into some things. Today we're going to be reviewing House of the Dragon episode 3, Second of His Name. Okay, so this episode, I think for me, was very interesting. So first, let's look at the story. So we find that this episode actually takes place 2 years after the previous episode, and the time jump in this series is looking really interesting because, as you can see, the first episode, the first scene happened, and then it jumped 9 years later into Viserys' reign. By the time we get to the second episode, it's 6 months later, and now this episode is 2 years on. So we've had quite a lot of time jumps within the space of 3 episodes, which is very different from Game of Thrones. We don't usually get that much time jumps in such short period of time. It's a little bit sad for me as well, because I know at some point that the actress that plays Rhaenyra is going to change, because obviously she's going to get older, and I'm really settling in with this character at the moment. So I know that's going to be quite sad, but I'm still excited, and I still think the show has been quite good and quite consistent. So let's get into the story. So we find out that Daemon and Carlos has been battling at the Stepsons for the last 2 years. So clearly things aren't going the way they planned. I'm sure they were expecting the battle to be over and done within seconds, or in probably in a few months, but 2 years on and they're losing the battle. And what we find out watching the episode is that the reason why they're losing is because of the crab feeder strategies, where whenever they send in the dragons, they would retreat back into the caves. So it was kind of hard for them to win the war, because the crab feeders were always kind of basically staying in the caves as crabs do. So Daemon and Carlos are struggling with the war. We've seen King's Landing that Viserys finally has a son, and obviously Rhaenyra feels some type of way throughout the episode. You can see her definitely sulking and feeling sad, because she knows what this means. She knows that now that he has a son, she won't have any claim to the throne, and that's the way it's always been. There's never been a queen, and especially now that she has a brother, he's going to be the one to have the throne. And you can see the relationship is kind of broken between her and her dad when he's having things for the son and he's trying to invite her and get her involved. She doesn't want to engage. She doesn't care. She's just basically saying to him, get on with it, you don't need me. And her relationship with Alicent is definitely broken. You can see that she does not like her now as her stepmother, and Alicent obviously is trying to extend an olive branch and trying to build that relationship with her, but Rhaenyra is not having it. Rhaenyra doesn't want to form a relationship with her. So it's quite interesting seeing how that plays out. Now, the son had his name day, his second name day, his second birthday, as we'd call it, and they decided to go hunting. And this episode had a lot of references to Game of Thrones, especially the whole hunting the White Hart and hearing how symbolic the White Hart is in Game of Thrones. And the scene with Rhaenyra when she was with Kristen, when they were basically camping in the night when he went after her to find her, and they get attacked by the wild boar. That was very interesting, because that was a reflection of when Robert Baratheon was also attacked by a white boar. The only difference is the white boar actually injured him, and that was one of the things that led to his death, whereas Rhaenyra was able to kill the white boar and bring the white boar back. And it's funny, throughout the whole episode I had a bit of anxiety, because I was thinking to myself, is Viserys going to get killed by on the hunt? That thought couldn't leave me, and the reason why it couldn't leave me, because he was drinking so much, and his character got super drunk, and we know that Robert Baratheon was a character that drank a lot, and when he went to hunt, I think he was drunk, and that was one of the reasons why he was even attacked by the wild boar. So yeah, I don't know if the writers and the creators of the show set it up to kind of give us that sense of anxiety and unsettlement, but that's definitely how I felt until I saw that he actually killed a stag, not the white stag, but another stag. And it was very interesting seeing how Rhaenyra saw the white stag, and she easily could have killed it. And you know, if she killed it and brought it back, that would have made a massive statement. But she let the white stag go, and that just shows you her character. And it also shows you that she's not power hungry. She doesn't want to be queen because she just wants absolute power. You can see that she genuinely wants to be queen because she thinks it's the right thing to do, and also she thinks she'll make a very excellent queen. And I can definitely see so much positive elements to her character, showing in this. Another thing that I found very interesting was how so many men were throwing themselves at her, especially the Lannister twins. And it's so interesting hearing these names like the Lannisters, the Baratheons, because like we know these characters and we know the family lineage and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool seeing the Lannisters trying to get her, and Rhaenyra wasn't even interested. But I really love the chemistry between her and Kristen. He gives me Jon Snow vibes. I don't know if you get that as well. I definitely get Jon Snow vibes. But I can definitely see them together as a couple. I think they would work very, very well together. I definitely see them as a couple, and I hope things become more serious. But unfortunately, obviously, he's not from a noble background. His family doesn't have any money. So her choosing him in terms of how it looks to the realm won't be a good look. I think my favorite bit of the episode was towards the end when when Daemon back onto the Stepstones, when Daemon and those guys were losing the war, and his brother decided, after much convincing from the council and everyone else, he finally decided to give his brother a helping hand to win the war. And Daemon gets the letter, the scroll, basically saying, I'm sending an army to come and help you. And Daemon's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to help me win this. Nope, 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 nope. And he is the definition of petty. He was like, I'm not having my brother take credit for this. He understood that he needs to prove himself. It's bad enough that he's not king. It's bad enough that he's not next in line. And now his brother's going to swoop in and help him. He was like, no. And just the way the whole scene play out of him running in, trying to lure the crab feeders out, was really, really good setup. I love seeing the sea mosk's dragon. Oh, that was amazing. You can really see the characters and the personalities in the dragons, and I love that. I really, really love that. The way it ended was really good. The only thing that I found was sad is that we never really actually got to see Daemon kill the crab feeder guy. He just basically came out with half of his body amputated. But overall, great episode. Really, really loved it. In terms of the visuals, the visual effects was amazing. I love the shot where Daemon was literally running to the army, trying to fight them. It kind of gave me a little bit of Jon Snow Battle of the Bastards. That's the type of vibe I kind of got from that scene when Jon Snow was basically running when he was trying to get his brother, when his brother was running and he was trying to meet him in the middle. So yeah, Daemon really, really went in and was fighting and pulling the crab feeders out. You can see the crab feeders looking up in the sky, but the dragon that they used could easily, because of the color, that gray scale and that grey colour, could easily blend in with the sky, so it was very difficult for them to see the dragon. But the episode really, really ended well. You can see a lot of strong character development. I'm really looking forward to seeing the direction that the show is going. Daemon is really bringing it. He's one of the strongest characters. Him and Rhaenyra, I would say, are the two strongest characters. You can see Otter's plans are slowly kind of coming together and what his intent are. Even when he spoke to his daughter, Alicent, and he basically said to her, it doesn't matter whether the king wants Rhaenyra to be queen. Your son is next in line because that's the order of things. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what the realm wants. So you can see there's going to be a lot of conflicts going to be happening going forward, because Viserys towards the end of the episode told Rhaenyra that, I know I have a son, but you're gonna be next in line for the throne. Now, as much as that's his intention and that's what he wants, will the people accept it? Will the realm accept a woman to be queen? And also, not just a woman to be queen, but will they accept a woman to be queen when he has a male heir? So a lot of things are going to be happening and playing out. So the episode is great so far. I'm looking forward to the next one. Let me know your thoughts. I would definitely rate it. I would still rate it a good I mean, yes, it was good, but the episode so far, I'm waiting on an episode that blows me away from the beginning. And the show's been consistently good, but I wouldn't say it's not outstanding as of yet. But if it continues like this, I'm really excited to see what's in store. I'm sure they've got usually, like episode 8, 9 is usually the big episode in these type of shows. So I'm excited to see what's to come. So leave a comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you think of the episode, let me know if you liked it, let me know if you didn't like it, let me know anything that I've missed or overlooked. Let me know. Thank you.